Welcome back to a beautiful sunny day in Portugal.
Yes, it is December already. Can you believe it? And it's time to tackle the olive trees.
Yeah, so we have 5 olive trees like we've mentioned before on our property. And this year, we didn't really do much with it because we just moved here and we were still trying to get settled. And we asked the locals if they wanted to come and do anything, and most of them kind of were like, not really. So we are left to deal with our own problems.
I wouldn't call it a problem, it's a challenge. So what we need to do is to try and prune them. We did some research online and trying to figure out how to prune olive trees because obviously we have never done that before.
And we don't want to kill our olive trees.
No.
And they said online, anything that's basically shooting straight up,
Needs to go.
chop it.
Yes.
Because that's just new growth and it won't produce any fruit. So we're going to climb up into this one. They also basically said you can cut it back to like nothing. And we saw in the village all the other people who did their
Yeah.
trees and they cut it back to like nothing. So we're going to go light. We're going to have a light
Yes,
touch
because
since it's our
it'll-
first year.
Yeah, and it's also said that olive trees that haven't been pruned in a long time, you shouldn't be too harsh on them because that's a hard
Shock their system.
Yeah, exactly. And these, as you can see, they haven't been pruned in years. So yeah, we're gonna
Climb
try
up there and start doing it.
yeah.
Another thing they said is basically you can't mess up. So even if you do cut back a lot, it'll come back. So let's hope that's true. Of course, we aren't going to do anything crazy.
We never do anything crazy.
That's not what everybody thinks. All we do is crazy stuff.
This one's going straight down.
This is everything we got from this one tree. Obviously, it's not everything, but like we said in the intro, we don't want to take it all off right away because we don't want the tree to go into shock. We might be wrong about that, but that's what we read online, to go slow if they haven't been pruned in a long time. So next year, we'll buy the proper tool, which will make it a little bit easier, and then we can go a little bit harder with the pruning next year. But I think this looks much better. And as you can see, this is a lot that came off this tree. And most of these were the ones that were shooting straight up. So yeah, we have 4 more trees to go.
Doing number 2. Miguel's trying to make his way into the tree. But it's so dense at the top in the center here that
Hard to get in.
it's hard. And so many dead branches too, it looks. That you get slapped in the face. Or I'll pass you the
Slapped
little
around.
saw. There you go.
Definitely opened up the center.
Yeah, that's very clear.
I don't really know how much more to take down.
Ooh.
Whoa, sorry.
That's good.
Another one coming at you.
Okay. Kinda. Yeah, got it. We can take one of these, cut it real short, and put up another Christmas tree.
Good.
I'm sitting between my peppers. It's early December, and because I read and saw online that you can actually overwinter pepper plants, I decided to dig up a few, like 2 to 3, maybe 4 plants, and try and overwinter them and then plant them back out in spring when the weather starts to warm up again. So that's what we're doing right now. Some of them still have plants on it, like peppers on it, and flowers. So yeah, hopefully we can overwinter them. Oh yeah, this one didn't have
Well, holes. So you had holes in it. Maybe that's why you didn't go.
You got some?
Okay.
Yeah, now we
There's the
gotta.
root.
Mm-hmm.
Need the dirt in there.
Some of it, yeah. And that dirt.
The dirt it was living in.
Because now we want it to focus on
The roots.
the root system again.
We are now working on our garden a little bit. We have some beds that we still haven't filled, and we might build a few more.
Yes. So we have one bed over here that we have not filled yet. We built these like September-ish, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe August?
Even, yeah.
But yeah, this one has been sitting empty, and now we want to fill it up because we really want to get some garlic growing.
Yeah, so we are supposed to plant garlic at the end of November, roughly before the first frost is when people say. And our first kind of real cold frost is going to be Sunday, which will be in the like -1, -2 here.
Yeah.
I don't think the ground's actually going to frost, but when we were looking online, they said late November, and then it takes about 9 months. So we want to get this one filled up and make it a garlic bed to see if we can grow garlic.
I went too far.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get my line.
Yeah.
Rake that in.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got a little moldy at the bottom. Okay.
These things are growing.
There's live in it.
Yeah. I need more.
We have another task to do in the yard, or a task that we want to do.
If
We
you
don't
saw,
have to do anything.
if you just saw, we cleared a little path, and then we put all the dirt in here. But that's just dirt from the land.
Yeah. We bought some topsoil and we bought garlic.
Yes. So this is going to be our garlic bed. Like we were saying, we wanted to put some garlic in here, and that's around this time because the first real kind of cold is coming.
Yeah, in a
This
couple of
week.
days.
Yeah, this week. So we're going to put the topsoil in, then we're going to space it out. We measured this. This is 1 meter, basically, by
220, 230.
230-ish. So
I did
doing
the
the
math.
math.
And we are going to be able to put, well, lots of little flies, about 50 little cloves of garlic in this bag. Maybe a little bit less, but roughly
Yeah, about
40 to
45 to
50.
50. And then that should give us about, if they all come up next spring, and then we can harvest them in the fall, that should give us about
50
50
bulbs.
yeah, heads, which that's a lot of garlic, I think.
Yeah.
But let's get right into it.
Yeah.
Oh, we also have some trees that we bought. So that's exciting.
Got an
We'll
apple
plant those
tree
next.
and an orange tree.
Yes, an apple and an orange tree. All right, rip it open.
Yeah, where's the sharp tool?
Here's my sharp tool. Whoa,
Yeah, I'm going
violent.
forward. Never.
Always. There you
You got the next one.
go. Yeah, I will. Okay, you toss that one there. I'll toss this one in the center.
Yeah.
3 bags. We want to toss them all in?
I mean, yeah, I think we need it.
All right.
That's why we bought them, right?
I know, but I wasn't sure if we wanted to keep any for the plant.
Oh, yeah, we can keep a little bit from that bag, but I think we need.
You need it.
We do need some more.
Yeah.
We also got 2 little trees, a orange tree and an apple tree, and both of them will need to soak for about 15 minutes before I put them in the ground. So while we're working on the garlic, these guys are gonna get a little soak. Ooh, whoa. Soil is so dry.
So as you can see, our topsoil is in, and they basically said to plant it about 15 centimeters or 6 inches, kind of like your thumb and pinky, just kind of go along. So like we said, we might be able to get around 50. They also said you can do lots of different techniques to help them grow better, but we're just going to break them apart. We're looking for the biggest ones that we can find. And they said you can leave the paper on and obviously plant them with the stem going up, like the roots. If you see roots on them, you make sure those are bottom, down towards the bottom. So we're gonna get all these out, and if we see some that are extra small, we're gonna put them off to the side.
Use them in our
Just in our cooking, probably.
kitchen.
Yeah, in our
Yeah.
kitchen. But you can plant them all. You'll just have a smaller head, they said,
yeah.
basically. And this is a soft neck variety because you can see that this is not very hard in the center. I mean, I think
At the top, yeah, the
Yeah.
top is very bendable.
it's bendable. It's not very hard. This was just from the store, and this is obviously our first time growing garlic. So we'll see if it actually produces anything. If we got a couple of nice heads that we can actually use, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're new to gardening at this scale, and we're new to like farming. So all this is just fun and new for us. And if we get stuff from it, that's, awesome. But also, we
It
can
will
learn.
take a long time, though.
Yeah, it takes 9 months or something.
Garlic.
But it's also a learning process. So
Yeah.
everything we do, whether it's gardening or building, it's just learning, and we get better, hopefully, as time goes on. So this year's garlic might be sad, but then maybe next year's will be better, and the year after that will be even better.
Yeah.
And that's how it goes, hopefully.
We spread all the garlics out, and there is about 60 in this bed, 5 on the short side, and about like 12 then in the length. We have a ton of garlic left, so I think we're also going to do a little experiment and put a few directly in the soil.
Yeah, we might just hoe a line down and
Yeah,
see
something.
and
Who
see
knows?
what happens.
What happens?
Now they said we need to bury it about 5, 6,
Yeah. Just put
4
them
to
in.
4 to 5 inches, and then whatever in centimeters, maybe 10 centimeters down. So yeah, basically you just dig a little hole, push it in, and then once it's down, we can give it a little bit of water, and then our trees should be nicely soaked, and then we can move on to that task. But let's start burying them. Again, this is our first time, so if it does well,
Great.
we'll learn. If it does terribly, then we'll
learn
also
to
learn. But yeah, they said also put it in its own bed because it doesn't like to compete with other plants or other anything really. So that's why we're just doing this bed. And if they get, 30, 40 garlics, like heads, I'd be quite happy. Even if we get 10.
One.
One? With one, I'd be a little disappointed because I don't think we're that bad at gardening. But yeah, at least 10 is my minimum. Yvonne's minimum was 1. What do you guys think? Will we get any? Put a comment below and let us know if you think we'll get any. And if you think so, make a guess. We'll come back in 9 months. See who's the winner. One of the first things we bought when we first moved back in spring was a very sad, well, the blueberry bush wasn't sad, we didn't take care of it and it died. But we also bought raspberries, and it actually has been doing well.
Yeah.
So we planted this like a couple of days ago, and it seems to be doing fine. It has a couple of shoots, and we thought it could grow on the trellis here. That's for the vines. But in doing so, we dug up a little bit, obviously, because we were digging. And Yvonne said, well, since we've already dug up this area, why don't we put a couple of garlics over here to see how they will do in just our soil?
Yeah.
Because obviously that's topsoil. although that is soil from the ground at the bottom, we won't be composting this. We won't be doing anything. We're just going to put them straight in, mark it off with some stones, and see if anything comes up in spring. Because why not?
Yeah, we had some extras.
We had some extras, and we had some... Well, yeah, we had some extras, so we thought, why not put it in? So let's get to it. We're going to hoe this up a little bit and create a little square, maybe, where we can put some garlic.
Mm-hmm. No clue if this is ever going to work, but hey, worth a shot.
Yeah, I don't even know if the quality of like store-bought is good for growing, but I guess.
I think lots of people do that.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, big one.
Raking and hoeing. Gets me out of breath. Yeah, this is a patch of about maybe, what, 5 by
4 by 5?
4 by 5, like 20 more?
Yeah.
And then we'll see.
Good enough?
Yeah, probably. I mean, just a test.
Yeah, it's an experiment, right?
Hopefully nothing digs these up. Or the other ones. Well, if the grass grows too tall, we won't be able to see it.
That is true. Haven't thought about that.
Flat's fine.
No,
Up
you can put them
straight's
up
fine.
straight. Now put them all straight.
Leave them all flat.
Because now it looks funny.
That's fine. Yvonne's side, Miguel's side. Not the right shoes for this type of work.
Not if you need to dig.
Not really the right shovel for this type of work either. Ooh. Ooh. All right, that's probably wide enough.
Yeah. Is it deep enough?
I don't know. Get your measuring tape if you need.
Where did you put it? Oh, 30.
Oh, we need to go another 10?
Well, look, yeah, you need. The width is
Good enough.
good enough. But still.
Whoa, 40's so
yeah,
deep.
40 is quite deep.
Watch your head.
Yeah.
All right, this might be where your shovel comes in. Scoop all that dirt out.
Here's the orange tree. Got some really good roots. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
This'll work.
Yeah? You want? Where do you want it? On top? Or...
Yeah, on top I think.
Okay.
No, a little bit. You knew what I was saying. Hey.
What? You're acting like a little dirt's gonna get you. Oh, not the dirt! Hey, you got me dirty. All right, pound it down, push it down a little bit. That way it doesn't fly away in our first windstorm.
Right.
All right, topsoil.
Top it off,
All right,
I guess.
I guess.
Orange tree is in. Hopefully it will settle in nicely and it'll grow and eventually give us some oranges. Might be a while, but I'm excited about it.
We got our next hole, and this is an apple tree. So we're gonna plant this one too.
Yeah. Ooh.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! The 2 trees are in. The orange tree over there.
And if you see, it's kind of a line. We got orange tree, apple tree. We might put one more like
Behind
kind
you
of behind where
guys.
the camera is. And we're going to bring our beds all the way out eventually
that's
as we
the-
build them.
That's the plan. And yeah, that's what we did working on the roots part of the channel this video. We trimmed the olive trees.
Yep.
We planted some garlic, got some little trees. What else did we do?
We made a little path. We're going to, do a bit on the land. That was the video. Obviously, things need to get done before winter really sets in so that summer can be good, that we have
Yeah.
a strong summer.
A big tree with fresh apples in fall.
Yeah, sure, in the fall. I'd be surprised if we get any fruit off of the first 2, maybe 3 years. But
Anyways, this
we'll
is
keep
it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!
Bye-bye.